Do you ever worry about getting canceled? I worry about this all the time, like walking on eggshells. So here's the deal. You will probably have some people get mad at you in this industry, and they'll probably try to cancel you. But if you have developed a community, if you have developed your authority, if you have positioned yourself to be a person of value and of integrity, it doesn't matter what other people do. Yeah, they're going to try to kick you off of your platforms, to weigh you down, to get you canceled. It will happen. It will happen again and again and again and again. But if you have that standing, you don't have to worry about it, because people understand. Again, it goes back to the conversation we have here all the time of other people's opinion of you doesn't matter. It's not going to impact you. It's not going to affect you. You do not need to worry about what other people think about you. Yeah, people will love you, and yeah, people will hate you. That is just part of being a person that is a public figure. You will have people who get really mad at you and try to do bad things. So let me tell you some stories. Back in the beginning of my author life, I had somebody get real mad that I wouldn't give him a free book, and they tried to cancel me to the point of getting my Facebook page shut down for days. In the middle of my live stream, I had to wait for Facebook to go in and actively look to see I didn't do anything before they restored it. And that could have taken me down at the beginning of my career. I've had fans get really mad that I wouldn't make changes to my books that they wanted because they wanted me to do what they wanted in my upcoming novels. Those people tried to cancel me. They got together with some of my fans and they got real mad at me and they tried to cause chaos. And you know what happened? Nothing. They caused a little drama. They caused me a headache. They were really vicious, and then they went away. They couldn't do anything to me because I had standing in this industry. People know who I am, what I stand for, what I do, how I behave. Your behavior will determine what people think of you, and people are smart enough to be able to look at these things in context and understand who you are and who that person is. You will always have people who side with you, and they're going to have people that side with them, but those people are not people you want in your community. If somebody can't look at the situation objectively and understand that you didn't do what they're saying that you did, they are not people you want. You don't want that kind of drama in your community. So let them go. Bless and release. We don't need that kind of energy around us. People will try to cancel you, but you, I know that you have built a community that is actively engaged around you. And should something happen, they will either be able to look and with their own brains and their own eyes be able to determine what to think and feel about you, or quite possibly they'll come rushing to your defense. I know that you've built up a community like this. I know that you have people around you. Sure, you're going to have people that get mad. And if you do anything to protect your space, to protect your peace, to protect your community, people will get mad. And people will try to do things. They'll say nasty things about you on the internet. They'll try to get you canceled. They'll report your pages. But if you didn't do anything, if you didn't do anything wrong, you're not going to go down for it. You can get hit without falling. This is something I say about the community that I've built all the time. I have built up enough power and enough respect inside of my platform and inside of my community that even if somebody comes at me and hits me, I will not fall down. I may get a little bruise, I may get a little cut, but I will not be hurt by this because of the platform that I built, because I put the work in, because I put the effort in. People will always try to bring you down. So the second this happens, you got to make sure that you are actually doing what you're supposed to be doing, that you are not at fault for anything. If you do find out you did something that could potentially facilitate this, fix it. Fix those things. And then you need to just move forward. I typically like to not acknowledge these things. I will not acknowledge bad behavior. I will not acknowledge hissy fits or temper tantrums or grown adults acting like children. Won't do it. If they come to me and it's a problem and if I have to address it, I will, but I'm not going to do it as publicly as I could. I try to keep this as quiet as possible because I don't think other people need to see that drama. They don't need that energy in their lives. And so I try to avoid that. I try to handle things when I do. If I have to, I will handle them privately if at all possible. If it gets really bad, block. I've had a lot of authors, a lot of entrepreneurs don't get mad at me. Authors get mad at me and I've had to block some of them and they've been really upset and they've tried to badmouth me in the community, but other people look around and they see what I'm doing for this community. They understand who I am in my heart and they do not believe most of what those people are going to be saying. And so, yeah, you're going to tick off people. It's going to be a thing. You just have to understand that their opinion of you is not your business. And you need to move forward with what you're doing. Do not get distracted by drama other people are causing. Move forward with what you're doing and keep creating good in this world and helping people out. It's one of those things where you just have to make up your mind that it's not actually about you. It's about them and how they're feeling about themselves, and they're placing it on you. It's not about you. You are on your own trajectory. You are on your own path. You are making a difference in this world, and you need to move forward without those extra distractions. Don't worry if people are trying to cancel you. As long as you're not doing anything bad, there's no reason for this, and they will not succeed if they try.